Senate. Yesterday, your colleague, Senator John Kennedy, tried to speed things along by putting a bill on the floor that would basically say, hey, you senators won't take a paycheck as long as TSA isn't getting a paycheck. And Democrat Senator Brian Schatz apparently didn't like that, but then didn't stay to debate it, sort of left. Let's watch this moment where it gets a little chaotic on the Senate floor.
Is there an objection? The objection is heard.
I want to give my colleague, Senator Schatz, more time. As he objected and left the chamber. Is he coming back? Well, wait, just one second. I mean, is he?
Quick question.
Is he ill? So I can walk in the middle of a debate without the floor, right back here in front of God and country, and say I object, and it shuts things down?
I mean, this would be funny, Senator, if it wasn't so dang serious. Why aren't Democrats showing up and debating?
Yeah, it's really painful right now because they know the American people are not on their side on this. It's been very frustrating. What they want to do is they're now not paying TSA agents. And they say, well, we'll pay TSA agents. But the strategy that's happening now, they want to do for ICE. They want to not pay ICE agents, not pay Border Patrol agents, so they will quit. They will walk off the job, and then they can have their open borders and they can have lack of enforcement all over again. That's really the goal in this long term. They're fine to be able to fund everything else in DHS, but they want to be able to starve out those agents and to be able to make them all quit. We're unwilling to be able to get back to a moment where we have open borders. There's plenty of reforms we've all agreed to. That's been the amazing thing. We agree to body-worn cameras. We agree to de-escalation training. We agree to ID. We agree to so many aspects on it. They've said we demand all these things to have changes. We're like, yeah, we agree with that. That's not an issue on it. But their goal is not to be able to really get the reforms. Their goal is to be able to defund ICE, and we're absolutely not going to do that.
Senator, very quickly here, I have 30 seconds left with you. I want to ask you about the Save America Act. The president has said that this is going to cost you guys the midterms, but there are Republicans reportedly that are saying we should be talking about the economy. We should be talking about something else, our victories. What are you hearing from voters and your conference?
Yeah, it's a mix of all those. We have voters that are saying, hey, let's work on the economy. You got to work on gas prices, got to work on all the issues that are out there, housing, groceries, all those things. And other voters are saying, hey, I really want to make sure our elections are secure. The SAVE Act should not be a complicated act. 36 states already require voter ID. 9 states already require proof of citizenship before you vote. All we're doing is saying this needs to be across the country. It's a very simple, straightforward bill. This shouldn't be controversial, but Democrats have just dug in on this and they refuse to be able to move. So we're continuing to push. In fact, I'll be back on the floor later today pushing this again.
Okay, we'll watch it. Senator Lankford, thank you very much.